Hello, fellow YouTubers. This is Mickey D, and this is the test video for the new channel I'm starting on YouTube. It's basically gonna be gameplay, mod spotlights. Obviously, it is gonna have Kerbal on it. That'll actually be the first few videos I'm doing. In particular, it's going to be focusing on the new career mode as of the 0.22 update. I'm pretty new to Kerbal myself. I played it for a few days, did a little bit into the career mode, and I've been wanting to start doing my own YouTube channel for a while and just haven't got around to it. But I figured starting a new game, this would be a good time to start doing it, you know? It's gonna be basically, Kerbal-wise, it's gonna be mostly vanilla. I do have about probably 4 or 5 mods added. I'll throw a mods list or whatever with links in the description for the videos. And the same thing, if I do mod spotlights and stuff, I'll throw all the links in and everything. But the mods are basically, it's minimal new items. They're mostly, the mods I'm looking for are realism. So I have a Deathly Re-Entry added in. I have the life support one, Ion. I'm not going to get the names exactly right, but like I said, they'll be in the video. When I start the actual upload the first video, it'll be in there. The life support one that adds the need for food, air, I think water, waste, whatever. It does the recycling and stuff. Basically, I actually got Jeb stranded on the moon. And he was up there for like a week, and I was like, that's not really real, or realistic, because he would have most likely have suffocated or run out of power by then. So I think it's something that's needed. You never know, it might really come back to haunt us later on if we're doing a big interplanetary flight and we don't have enough food. I'm really hoping the mod is going to have I probably doesn't, but some way to calculate, because it would like to know, basically if we bring enough food it would be good, but I doubt it's going to have, if I do my orbital burn, it's going to tell me how much food. So yeah, so that one may or may not stay. I mean, I would like it for the realism, but I don't know how feasible it's gonna factor into planning and such things like that. What else do we have? I did add, there's a new mod, actually. I believe it was actually released today. And that is the, basically it reinforces the struts, or not the struts. Actually, you know what? I'm pulling it up right now so I can actually tell you. It is. Oh yeah. You know what? I can't think, and the threads. Nobody's responded to it in a little while, so it's oh, here it is. Kerbal Joint Reinforcement, and it's currently at version 1.2. He's actually done like 2 updates to it today. It fixes the calculations for the joint strength and stuff to be more realistic. The way that if anybody's familiar with Kerbal, and it's one of the first things I noticed when I started like trying to make big spaceships and stuff, is that while Kerbal has real-world physics, some of it is kind of quirky as it's set up right now. I mean, obviously it's still in beta. Hopefully it's something that they'll actually fix in it. and vanilla-wise, just like the Deathly Re-entry. They've added the flame effects in when you come in. You know, it knows you're coming in hot, that sort of thing, but it doesn't actually affect the heat yet. It doesn't actually generate any heat, and you don't have to worry about burning up and stuff. So most likely that's going to be a vanilla mechanic anyway, and I don't have a problem with adding a mod that is most likely going to add something that's eventually going to be in the game anyway, you know. But yeah, the joint reinforcement one, it doesn't make them like invulnerable. Basically what it does is it bases them off the size and beefs them up to what would be more realistic. They're actually still, compared to, I guess, I read through the whole forum thread today. I guess it's actually, compared to real world, the joints are still actually weaker than what they would actually be in real life. So, you know, it's not, it's definitely no means cheaty, because if you still build something wrong, or, you know, try to have some huge, you know, construction that's, you know, got pieces just too large of a piece hanging off of it, it's going to still break and fall off and, you know, blow up your ship or, you know, cause damage or whatever. But it makes it a lot more realistic. You know, we even making moderately sized rockets, you end up with like struts everywhere, and that's definitely not like, you know, real life. I mean, when you make you know, there is some mods that add in basically historical, you know, like Apollo missions, you know, the early Soviet missions and the early, you know, U.S. missions and stuff like that. That add in the real life ones, and they're just, you know, they're flopping all over the place. So it does make it more realistic. So enough on that. So that is one of the actual mods in. Some of the other ones are, I did add the fairing mod in, procedural fairings, just because Kerbal does not have like any fairings or anything that I've noticed yet. Like I said, I'm new to it. You know, but I haven't seen them listed anywhere, or really seen them anywhere. So that seems, you know, it's something that actually exists in real life that's not in the game. So, you know, and if you're gonna have a, you know, if you're gonna send up a satellite or something, you're gonna have it in a housing. You're not just gonna set it on top of a rocket and be like, yeah, blast it through the atmosphere. You know, let's have all those delicate equipments, you know, break off and burn up or whatever, you know. So yeah, that's more realistic. Another mod that I added is the Navball Docking Alignment Indicator mod. That will be in the Kerbal series as well. Basically, it just adds a docking indicator on the navball, and pretty much, you know, the name says it all. So when you target a docking ring, it will basically give you, you know, kind of like when you do your nav point, your maneuver nodes and stuff. It will give you just a red colored rectangle to aim at, and it will actually tell you, you know, if you're lined up with it or not. And that's probably something that, I mean, they've added, you know, the maneuver nodes and all that stuff in, so, you know, docking seems like it would be added in as well. Yeah, the Ion Cross crew support is the life support mod, Deathly Re-entry, and then I have, I think it's the Vet Tech mod. That's the name for the, that's the actual name of the file. I'm not sure what the actual name of the mod is. I'll have to, you know, it'll be listed in the thing anyway. It's basically the new science tree. For people who are not familiar with Kerbal, the science tree, the career mode, that is all new as of the last week in the update. It's not optimized. I mean, really, from looking at it, it looks like they kind of just threw it in there. So it doesn't really make a lot of sense in some aspects. I mean, you have to go like halfway through the tech tree before you get um, like the ladders. Ladders. You think that would be like you would even have those right at the very beginning, but no, you don't get ladders until like halfway through. You don't get wheels, for aircraft or uh, you know, uh, horizontal takeoff and landing, craft, whatever. Um, yeah. So it doesn't really make much sense, and there's a lot of stuff like that. So basically, what that mod does is it basically just tries to reorganize the uh, the um, the tech tree so that it makes more sense. So you get more aircraft parts up front, and then you get better aircraft parts later on, that sort of stuff. You don't get the science module like on the second or third level, because that one pretty much gives you a lot of science. And then you get the smaller individual modules, science modules, and then the big science module unlocks later on. The probes, in the vanilla tree right now, you do not get uh, the you don't really get any probe parts until like later on, and you would think that okay, we would send up probes before we would send a manned flight to the moon. Um, so yeah, big issues. But most people, I think, have big issues with the current way that the science tree is set up. I mean, I'm glad it's there. I'm glad I can do science and unlock it, but it definitely needs to be. Um, it definitely needs to, be overhauled, or it's definitely not finalized yet. Um, yeah, so those are basically all the mods. And the plan is basically to run through, do the career mode series. I will probably do, maybe the first video, do some highlights and stuff, but I'm not gonna do. This is how you play Kerbal. It's a let's play. There's plenty of. You can go to Hot Gaming or uh, Stanley's there's website. There's plenty of YouTubers out there that Scott Manley. Yeah, you can go to his channel, or Hawk Gaming. They both have a ton of introductory. Um, how do we play Kerbal, you know, videos. So I'm not doing that. I'll touch upon the basics just for if somebody jumps in, they never seen the Kerbal video before or something, then yeah, I might point out a few things in the first couple videos. But other than that, I'm not going to be throwing out a ton of stuff. And I think I did mention. I've only been playing Kerbal for about 3 days, so I have made it to the moon. I got Jeb stranded there. I sent a rescue mission. I recovered him. I brought him back. I haven't gone any farther than that, really. You know, um, some stuff's going to be new because I haven't started the career with some of the new, tech mod items. Science-wise, really, there's not a ton of them. I purposely did not add like a ton of packs to add like a lot of materials. Maybe later on, um, if we finish the career mode, maybe I'll do another series with lots of parts, and we can make huge giant space stations or stuff. Or maybe we'll throw them in after we finish if we do all the science and stuff, then maybe we'll throw them in. Or we finish the science and we need more, then we can throw parts packs in and hopefully unlock further parts or something. You never know, there might be another update by then and we have to start all over. Well, we'll find out. Yeah, so definitely we're going to be doing Kerbal to start off. And I will probably be uploading quite a few videos over the next couple days. Other than that, we will be doing Minecraft. I actually run an FTP server, Digital Reality, if anybody wants to look it up. It's a private code pack, custom pack. It has 155 mods and counting. It's a combination of tech and magic. And I will probably be doing Let's Plays on there as well. And I'll probably be doing mod spotlights. I tried to throw in a lot of mods that I have not played. I've played FTB since, you know, they first released the packs, basically. I've been playing Minecraft since alpha, pre-Nether. So, yeah, I played a lot of mods. So I tried to find a lot of up and new coming mods. You know, most of those have probably been already covered, but I'm always on the lookout for new mods. So, you know, to add to the pack, or, you know, if I think there'll be something good game-wise, gameplay-wise, or new features, or, you know, a new way of doing something. Now, in the video in the background, I'm doing a voiceover. I decided to redo all the audio I had. Like I said, this is a test video. I actually uploaded this once, and it only uploaded at 480. So I just decided to redo a whole voiceover on it and re-upload it, and hopefully have it actually show up in 1080. In the video, this is my mission. I actually recorded the mission for my introductory video. This is where Jabba's stuck on the moon. Yeah, accidentally hit the space key, jettisoned his extra fuel. He did not have enough fuel to leave the moon, so I had to send a rescue mission up to him. But like I said, this is going to just be an introductory video. Make sure that everything is good and right. Let me know if the sounds, you know, either voice or music is too low or high. I can adjust it for future videos. That's basically the point of this video, besides giving information out about the channel. And I will be starting off from a brand new career, straight from scratch. You know, so we'll go right from the very beginning. I will be taking suggestions for builds, things you guys like to see, stuff like that. You know, I don't really want, you know, to do any like user submitted builds. You never know, if I'm building something and you say, hey, I have something that's gonna be pretty cool, you know, throw it in your video, you know, send it to me, whatever. Maybe, you know, I'll recreate it, or if I really like it, I'll throw it in and give you credit, you know. But preferably I like to design and build stuff, you know. I mean, it's a Let's Play. I don't want to just be like, oh, yep, pop this in and here we go. Regarding that, suggestions, leave it in the comments. Would you prefer narrated voiceover, kind of like how I'm doing now, but I'm not actually, you know, narrating this, or how I originally recorded this with, you know, basically doing the voice as I record the video. You know, you can do it both ways. I think for Kerbal, it seems the standard format is to do the video voiceover. I actually prefer to record it, you know, basically live with the audio, and you know, see everything and not do, you know, a ton of cuts and stuff like that, and, you know, try to go back through and be like, oh yeah, here I was doing this, and then yeah, we did this, and then yeah, that, and yada yada yada. You know, but I'll leave it up to you guys, you know. Obviously, if I'm going to take the time to make the videos, you know, I'd like people to watch them and find them interesting, and, you know, so basically leave me comments on which format you would prefer, narrated after the fact, or, you know, basically live recordings, and what, you know, we'll see what the majority says, at least in regards to, you know, Kerbal. Minecraft, I don't think I would ever narrate over that. You know, I would probably record it live. I don't think that's a game that would really be conductive to narration. Other games we'll be doing. I am going to be doing Star Citizen. I'm an original backer. I may or may not do a highlight hanger video. There's already, a ton of them out there, so I might do it as a placeholder just for the series. But as soon as Alpha comes out, I will be doing videos of that. As far as I know, I have to see what the TOS is on that. I don't think Alpha has any, it's not like they're keeping it hush-hush. So as long as legally I can record footage, then upload it, then I will. Actually, I imagine I must be able to, because we have hanger videos, and there's nothing against that, so I don't think they would do anything different. But you never know, things could change. But I'm like 99.99% positive that Chris Roberts would be all for people uploading video and of alpha footage and beta footage and stuff. I'll be doing Space Engineers as well. Newer game, if you don't know about it. Sandbox. It's kind of like StarMade. If you don't know about that, then I don't really have any. It's Minecraft in space. If you don't know about Minecraft, then Wikipedia is your friend. So basically, I don't really want to do StarMade and Space Engineers at the same time, because they're really similar. You basically go gather resources, build stuff, and make big spaceships and stations, and it's basically Minecraft in space, sort of. Sandbox games. But Space Engineers just was released like 4 days ago in alpha, I believe, at this point. It's creative only, and that's the reason I actually haven't played Kerbal Space Program up until now. Is I'm not really. Creative's nice if you want to do like a mod spotlight or something, but or testing purposes. But for me, at least, it gets really boring really quick if you have everything right there, unlimited resources. Yeah. So I may or may not do a spotlight on Space Engineers. There's already a ton of them, like I said, but I might do same thing with the hangar. I might do a introduction video, just be a placeholder, for the upcoming series for it. What I might do is just go ahead and do some StarMade videos now. I've only dabbled with StarMade a little bit, so it is actually a game I'm kind of looking forward to. But I don't want to run them both at the same time. And unlike StarMade, Space Engineers has really good graphics on it, like professional quality. It's not done in like 16-bit style like Minecraft or StarMade. It's high polygon count, high resolution. Looks awesome. And honestly, I run my Minecraft series. It will not be in vanilla textures. Okay, I run at least 128-bit to 256-bit graphics pack, texture pack. And that's what I'll be showing. I'm not going to be running vanilla. It's, texture packs are there for personal preference, and that's my personal preference. Yeah, so I think I think this is probably long enough for an introduction video. Any suggestions, comments, for games? If I haven't played it, I would probably be willing to do a gameplay of it. I test out a lot of little games and stuff like that. So depending on when Star Citizen actually goes out into alpha and how often they're updating it, I might do subscription based or something. It depends on I might do the Oblivion Online, do a series on that. It really depends. So yeah, that's pretty much what the channel's gonna be about. I might throw some other stuff in here, like 3D editing and just some other miscellaneous videos. But basically, for the most part, it's gonna be gameplay. I'll throw whatever I'm playing out. I'll try to do some decent running series. Probably try to do a couple games at a time. I'll hopefully be uploading a video every couple days. Probably in the very beginning. I'm probably going to be. I play a lot of basically if I'm not reading in my spare time, if it's free time, then I am basically playing games. So I'm actually kind of taking a break from Minecraft right now. I have to every now and then. I just get burned out on it. I'll play it for 8 months straight. Pretty much from the time I come home to the time I go to bed. Except for a few nights a week when I have occasional TV show on, or if I need to take a break just to read or something. But yeah, I get burned out on it. That's one of the reasons I started up my own server. Is I was bouncing around from server to server, got kind of tired of being on a server for a little while, having it shut down, having to start all over. Plus I got tired of playing the same old mods over and over and over again. Yes, I like Industrial Craft 2. I actually like, or I love to hate Greg Tech. That's how I like to phrase it. I love to hate Greg Tech. I like all the extra stuff Greg Tech adds to the game. Sometimes I'm cursing it because it's makes things way more complicated and stuff. But I like that because it's otherwise I can beat not well. There's not really no beating in Minecraft, but I can basically build. I can have everything up and running in like a matter of a few days, and then I don't have anything else to do. So, yeah, I do like Greg Tech. Plus, he's usually updates it quite often, so there's usually some new tweaks and items and stuff. Now that he's working on IC2, we'll see about if that's see if that's still happening. I'm hoping so. Who knows? Maybe IC2 and Greg Tech will get mashed together and everybody will love Hey IC2 now. But I don't really see that happening just because, there's a lot of people don't like Greg Tech, so. But yeah, anyway, I may not be doing any Minecraft right away, but it will be on here eventually. And I usually do big tech builds and, and then the mod pack I made has some mods in it I haven't used, mostly Universal Electricity mods and a few other newer mods that look pretty interesting. So I'll have some new stuff to do on there, and I'll only do obviously mod spotlights on either newer mods or updated stuff because obviously other people plus Direwolf has probably done a mod spotlight. I'm not going to do one on IC2, unless there's some big change and I happen to be playing Minecraft at the time. All right. But yeah, that's pretty much the channel. So comments, suggestions, feedback, let me know how the sound, audio, video works for all you guys. I mean, I know how it works for me and how it sounds on my playback and everything, but I want to know how it sounds for the majority of the people. And then we can tweak it as it go along. Let me know narrated style for Kerbal or live recording audio video and then any game suggestions. I mean, obviously I was playing RimWorld. It's a new upcoming, it's in alpha or beta or whatever, but it's a little strategy. You get stranded on a planet and you have to survive and build up a little settlement with like 3 settlers, and you get attacked by raiders and pirates and stuff. And I mean, I could throw something up like that. I beat it in like probably less than a day at the point of what's it doesn't have a lot of content in it, at least for ongoing. There's research and stuff, but it's barely it's like you research 5 things and the tree's done. So that's definitely a work in progress. Yeah, but I can throw stuff up like that. Strategy, simulate